All right, for the people who don't know, man, who we sitting down with today?
Be rich, man. Be rich, whichever one you want to go by.
All right.
It matter.
And where you from?
Macon, Georgia. Matt
Macon,
time.
Georgia. What did childhood look like for you in Macon, Georgia?
Uh, childhood really was kind of good though. Grew up with mom and daddy. Got a sister. From the west side. Grew up in the project making homes.
Macon, what elementary school did you go to?
Went to Morgan Elementary. Went to Riley for a little while, but went to
That ain't
Morgan.
that elementary school that sit in the middle of the neighborhood.
Nah, it sit like down in the bottom of a neighborhood though.
The one by
it by Sam Club, like behind Sam Club's off Log Cabin.
Little Richard house. The movie Little Richard
Nah,
house.
that's the Pleasant Hill area.
Okay.
That where the guys from.
Okay. They're trying to shut their school down too.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're trying to shut it down. Right,
man, they shutting everything down. They tearing everything up.
Okay, so you grew up, right? So how old are you?
I'm 38. Finna be 39.
You 38. So you was going to elementary school in about what year?
90s. Like I left out of elementary school in 98. I went to middle school in 98. So 96, 95, 94, 93.
Okay. And so what did junior high look like for you? We playing sports? What we doing?
Man, I quit sports in middle school. I wasn't with it no more. I quit in middle school, but I played rec ball too though. I played rec ball, I played football, I played baseball. I actually was good in baseball. I should have stuck it out really.
Yeah. When did you start getting off into the extracurricular activity?
I say around 98, 99, 12, 13 years old.
If you can remember, what that 98 playlist sound like? What you got on that playlist?
98 playlist, man. My sister 2 years older than me, so my sister, she listened to Master P, Ghetto D. She listened to the Hot Boys. I grew up BG, listened to BG and Turk, Wayne, Juvie. Let me see, you got Master P on, you got the Hot Boy on. That's what I mostly was on. Scarface on,
Okay.
Tupac had on just died like 2 years ago. So
gotcha.
Pops them listen to Tupac around the house. They listen to everything. They listen to Biggie. They listen to all that.
Gotcha. So you in the house with mama and dad?
Yeah.
What kind of work they do?
Mama worked with kids. She worked with special need kids.
Okay.
Pops worked there like Frito-Lay.
Okay, so both of them were both actively.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And you have siblings?
A sister.
And I got older or younger?
My sister 2 years older than me. I got a brother who had special needs. He passed away though, like early 90s. Yeah, he passed away. Yeah.
Okay.
But that ain't about mama though. That before mama with with Pops.
Gotcha. So 99, 98. How was your grades in school, bro?
I did well in school because my mama worked with kids. So, when mama worked with kids, it don't matter what kind of kids she working with, she on you. You know what I'm saying? Mama on me. Smart dude, man. I really could have graduated. I wouldn't have went to jail. I would have graduated.
What did you want to be when you was a child?
I ain't really get that far. To be honest with you, I never really thought about that as a youngster. I started thinking about that later. Like when I went to jail, I was like, damn, man, I probably could have been this. I probably could have been that. I ain't really think that deep into it back then, man, when I was going to school and stuff. I'm just playing football and running around the neighborhood, playing with everybody in the neighborhood, riding bikes. We doing whatever. We run around. We kids.
Right. Okay. So what was your first I don't want to say unlawful thing because it really sometimes I know with us it don't start off real big.
Right.
It starts small. What was your first devious moment?
I think my first devious moment, we stole everything off the ice cream truck. It was a girl in the neighborhood. Her granddaddy drove the ice cream truck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went in them folk backyard middle of the night, took everything. It really wasn't in the middle of the night, probably about 8 o'clock. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna see all the candy, all the ice cream. She's like, oh no, you finna take it back up out of here. Ain't nobody gave you all of this. Did too much for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, did too much for free. Ain't nobody gave you all this.
Is you on some poor shit or you just on some bad shit?
I'm just on some bad shit because my mom and dad, they ain't poor, but we ain't got money like that. You know what I'm saying? We live in some apartments, Villa West. We live in Villa West, off of Mercer. It ain't bad, but it ain't the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I just was doing just some, just moving with the crowd, moving with the guys I grew up with. One of the homies got a plan, then we gonna go with it.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't on no, we gonna break in your house or we gonna rob you or we gonna do this.
Right.
But you want to go in the store and steal something, okay, we're gonna get this before we go to school. I'm with that.
Right. So at this point in time, because I'm not that familiar with Macon back in the day. So what is the gang activity at this time, or is there any gang activity at this time?
Gang activity came in middle school for me. I'm from the West, originally from Macon home, so you got the Mafia boys over here, across the street, you got the Crips, you got GDE spread it out through Macon, and you got Bloods really spread it out through Macon, but Blood really predominantly Southside, Pleasant Hill.
Did that now, or was that in 98?
That was back then.
Okay.
And it's still like that today. Yeah, it's still like that right now. Yeah.
Okay, so did you have to belong to something, or could you civilian your way on through the cracks?
I think in Macon, you can civilian your way on through the cracks, to be honest. Because I got friends who ain't part of no gang. I got friends who, they just who they is. This is just me, and we accept that. You know what I'm saying? I got homeboys who ain't part of no gang.
Okay. And so you decided not to be a civilian.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And what made you make that decision?
Being around my cousins and stuff, man.
These are older cousins?
Yeah, 2-3 years older. They ain't that much older. They 14, 15, I'm 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? But they already out there. For their age, they already out there. When I go to my cousin them, mama them house and they grandma them house, they already outside. They ain't got to come in the house when the street light on like I got to do at the crib. You know what I'm saying? They come in the house 9, 30, 10, 11. Mama them ain't really saying nothing over there to them like that. Right. So I just thought it was cool, honestly.
Okay. And then what was your first little introduction to like beyond the ice cream truck? When did it get a little bit more serious?
I started breaking in cars. Started wanting to hot box. I learned how to steal cars. Yeah. And I learned how to drive from just taking my mama car.
Right.
I used to go clean up my mama car run the extension cord out the house with the vacuum, clean mama car, mama fall asleep. I ride around the neighborhood, teach myself how to drive. Yeah. So then I'm running with the homies, they breaking in cars. So I'm like, okay, breaking his car too. I know how to drive. Yeah. You know how to steal it, I know how to drive it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So are you, but you ain't dropped out of school or nothing like that?
No, I'm like in the 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 7th, 8th grade, but I'm going to school though. My mama gonna make me go to school,
right.
But it just them weekends, them Friday, Saturday, Sunday when I can, I'm gonna go over here and spend the night with my cousin no more. And I'm seeing it more. They smoking weed. Now I'm smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? They out to 10 o'clock. I'm out to 10 o'clock. Mama like, hey, you got to be here 7, 8 o'clock because I know how I get outside after that time. You need to be in the high. Right. But when I'm over here, I ain't got to be in the high.
Okay. So mom, they don't even know what's going on for real.
No, not at first. No, not at first.
And how did they first get an idea that it wasn't all peaches and cream?
Let's see. I think the thing with that is my mom and them always knew that I used to get in trouble. I was bad as hell growing up. Like I'm talking about Head Start, I'm getting on the bus, locking the bus driver out the bus, telling the kids I'm driving y'all home today. I've been being bad. That ain't never been the thing. But when it became criminal, I think it came from me stealing cars. Me just being with the wrong crowd. Mama them seeing the guys who coming over knocking on the door, these folks, they pants hanging out. They got on black all the time. Right. Mama like, hey, why you just want me to buy you black? Why all your clothes black and gray?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want no blue? Nah, I ain't putting that on. You don't want no red shirt? Nah, I don't really want that when we go to the store no more.
Right.
And it just, mama and daddy being aware and mama knowing like, I'm starting to see the changes. I'm starting to see like you're hanging with certain folks, you're doing certain things. Same thing I go through with my child today.
Yeah.
Like a revolving door.
Okay. So where is because you got a big sister too.
Yep.
Is she seeing you or is she even paying attention to what's going on?
Yeah, sister seeing me, but sister like boy though. My sister like boy. Oh. She like niggas who wear black. She like that. You know what I'm saying? But my sister a good girl though. But she attracted to the gang members. She attracted to the boys who smoke weed. It was she attracted to back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you start endeavoring off into this aspect of your life, was you ever in a situation you like, bro, I'm really in over my head, or was you just like, however it came, you just dealing with it?
No, I don't think I was in over my head because it wasn't really that serious in middle school. Like 12, 13, it wasn't too much. You know what I'm saying? I break in the car, we can steal something out the car.
Yeah.
You get a hot box, yeah, we can joy ride. I smoke a little weed. This ain't much.
Right.
I ain't shooting at nobody. I ain't goddamn robbing nobody. I ain't doing none of that.
Right. What does that summer look like from junior high to high school? What that summer look like, if you can remember?
Summertimes I ain't staying Macon. During the summer of 98, 99, my grandma them from New York.
Okay.
They lived in Virginia. So I'm going to Newport News.
Bro, I lived in Newport News for a small time. That's where they got that water in Newport News.
I went up there for a year. I went to high school up there and everything. I went to high school for a couple months, but came back to Macon.
Why you come back?
Missed the friends.
How was life in Newport News?
Grandma and granddad are Jehovah's Witnesses. They ain't with nothing at all. They ain't listen, man. You not even playing no rap music in here. And it ain't no Christmas. You gotta send me back. Ain't no Christmas. Ain't no we don't celebrate birthday, man. You need to send me back to my mama.
So how long you last up there in this
probably like 5 months. And I begged my grandma, hey man, you take me back home. Please Daddy, come get me, man. Mom, Daddy, come get me.
So this, would you get that hot weather or cold weather? Virginia get cold. Bro.
But when I was there, it probably was like August to like December, right before Christmas. And I know ain't finna be no Christmas around here. Hey, take me back to my mama there. Yeah. So it warm, but it getting cool up there though. You know, it get cold in Virginia. It don't get cold like New York, but it get cold enough though.
I lived in Virginia. My first job was shoveling snow. Howard Hudson. But so I'm saying, when you was in Virginia, you was at in a black neighborhood, white, mixed, or how was it?
Oh, it was mixed. Because it was some Hispanic people stayed behind us, and there was a white couple stayed across the street from my grandma. But ain't nobody outside over here. They stay in a good night. There's some projects up the street. I'm taking out going to the projects every day trying to see who I can get cool with up here. Because I ride the bus with these folks. Right. And I see them getting off the buses and going to the project. Don't nobody stay down here where grandma stay at. But it's a 7-10 minute walk up the street to the hood. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that summertime, man, I'm going up north. I'm either going to New York, New Jersey, or Virginia every summer. Me and my sister. That was a thing in our family. All the kids go to grandma's house for the summer. Mama don't want a break. Shit, they want a break.
All right. So now, what grade do high school start in Macon?
9th grade.
9th grade. So, what 9th grade? What year did you get locked up? I mean, what grade?
I got locked up at 15. I was in 10th grade, 2002. Yeah.
Okay, so what 9th grade look like?
9th grade wasn't really good. I was getting off the chain. Like toward that end of 8th grade, 9th grade, I was starting to pick up the speed. Like I'm getting for the gang activity. I don't got quoted at this time, so I'm running with the guys. I'm outside. We just everywhere. We doing whatever we want to do. My mom and daddy don't split up by this time. They split up 2000. They get a divorce in 2000.
Somebody that growed up with both parents up until 15, 16?
To 14. When I was 14, that was in 2000.
What kind of effect does this have on you emotionally? That you see daddy going here, mama going there?
The crazy thing is I chose to go stay with my pops. They gave me a choice. I went to my dad's house. Yeah. I left my mama and my sister, went to my dad's house. That around the time I met these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you regret that?
Nah. I was my daddy's son, dog. Like when daddy moved around, I moved around. Baseball, football, whatever I'm doing, daddy there. You know what I'm saying? So when my daddy left, it was like natural, like, hey, I'm gonna go with Pops, man.
Where your sister go?
With my mama. Stay with my mama.
Okay.
Yeah, but it just like I'm living at both places. Cause I'm going to my mama house whenever I want to. I'm going. Macon ain't but this big. Right, I can go home anytime I feel like I got a room over here and a room over here.
Now, you found with a room over here and a room over there, was it able to finagle and hard for people to keep up with you now? Or?
Facts. That's a fact. Yeah. And I knew I was gonna be able to do what I want to do living with my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, come out. It ain't even that he too busy working. It just my daddy do what he want to do. That's why him and mama ain't together. That nigga do what he want to do. So it like I do what I want to do too.
Yeah.
And that became the conflict between me and Pops. You know what I'm saying? Me, because when I moved with him and I'm trying to do what I want to do and he ain't really with it. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to go live with my cousin. I'm going to get up out of here. And Pops ain't really going for it, but he ain't got no choice because I'm bucking. Yeah. Like at that time, I'm real like, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm living up the street from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that like 2000. I went to Virginia 2001.
Back in Newport News.
Yeah. Yeah, I went there 2001 and stayed for a couple months, like 5 months. Man.
Okay.
Had got into some shit down there in Macon. My mama and my dad were like, man, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Shipped me to grandma's house. Come back around Christmas time. Have a good Christmas with my mama them. Started there. By this time, I'm already dabbling with them.
Yeah.
It like late 2001.
Okay. And then so you come back after a couple of months in Virginia for the second time.
No, I was just there one time in 2001.
Okay, yeah, okay. And so when did you meet your bus partner?
Late 2001. I met him. I met Mike at alternative school. And then I met Straw through Mike.
How did you get to alternative school?
I was in alternative school. That was I'm telling you, like 7th, 8th grade. When I started jumping off the porch a little bit, I'm already in trouble at school, but I do my work when I'm there. But class climb, you want to fight, we can fight. Oh shit, I forgot the name of that shit. That bit was just alternative school. It had a name though, but that bit was just alternative school though. On the south side. Yeah, but it closed now though.
Okay, it closed.
Yeah, it closed now. Yeah, High Tower Road. Yeah, right off of Pine on the like by Krispy Kreme and stuff, but it's on the south side. But I got kicked out of school 7th grade just being a class clown, just doing too much. Getting sent to alternative school for a week, go over there for a week, get in trouble at the alternative school. They like, okay, you're gonna get in trouble at the school, at alternative school. Back then they had a 6-week program. Went from 1 week, that's redirect, then they go to 6 weeks, then they go to 9 weeks, then gonna go 18 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up 18 weeks. Man, I stayed alternative school like 2-3 years, man.
When did the Pistols come into play?
Pistols came into play around 13, 14, like summer of 2000.
Okay.
Summer of 2000.
Summer of 2000. And then what part of the year do y'all hit the lick that kind of changed?
That was in 2002. We ain't get locked up the May 2002.
So what you're saying is that the crime was committed a long time before the actual arresting?
No, the crime was committed in May. One of the licks that we hit in May, we got locked up the same day we hit it. But we hadn't already did about 2 on robbery before that.
What was the first lick?
First lick, I think it was a white dude in some apartments. Just caught him on some random shit. Caught him coming out the truck, robbed him, took out running, got away.
How much?
Felt like, man, we ain't get no damn money, man. Man, I regret that shit to this day, man. We ain't get nothing.
Okay, but
that shit, listen, listen, bro. That shit wasn't nothing. For 10 years of my life, that shit wasn't nothing. I regret it.
What going through you? Because it feels different.
Like getaway clothes and bike.
When we hold that pistol as teenager, man, that pistol give you a little power, man.
Yeah, it do.
Describe that feeling for you.
You gotta think, man, you growing up looking at movies like Juice, looking at Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, New Jack City. You seeing what pistols do. Yeah. You know what pistols do. I got friends who died in middle school. You know what I'm saying? But it give you a sense like you can't play with me while I got there. You know what I'm saying? You might catch me while I ain't got it and play a little bit, and we might get into a tussle while I got it. You can't play with me.
So it sounds like y'all want straight
man, we just doing some shit, man.
Yeah. But it ain't no drugs. It ain't like y'all out here getting high.
Man, we already selling dope. 14, 15 years old, man, we selling dope. My cousin boyfriend got the dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We getting 6 for 30, 6 breakdown rocks for $30, making 6 off of it. Take it back, do it again. We getting high every day. We smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? So it's shit that we doing, but it ain't just too much right now.
Gotcha.
It ain't too much right now.
Okay, so the big lick is in May.
Man, wasn't never no big lick. All them licks were petty.
The last lick.
The last lick that sent our ass to jail was in May.
It was in May.
Yeah.
So right before that, what's they call it? Y'all just conversing like it just the same old random shit.
It just random shit, man. Nigga pockets low. Hey, bro, let hit a lick.
You
know what I'm saying? And it easy because I got a gun. I'm taking the gun from. I got a gun. I'm taking the gun from my cousin high, and we hitting licks with it. I'm going to put it back like I ain't. You know
yeah. And so the last lick take place in the morning.
Like around noon. Probably about, like in between noon and 2 o'clock, something like that. You gotta think it been about 20 years ago.
Idea was it?
I think it was me and Straw out there. Honestly.